where the songs of all the sinless sweep across the crystal sea. That's a lovely picture of what heaven may be like. One day we'll find out. But in the meantime, we are left to wonder, as we are with the meaning of the ascension. We can work out that Jesus came from heaven, we like to say, thinking of that where there's most of God, from heaven to be born as one of us in that stable. And then his crucified self, once risen, was taken back into heaven. So we know that in heaven there is humanity. Indeed, we're told that sitting next to the right hand of God the Father, there is Jesus, the risen human. Let's listen to our Bible reading from Luke's Gospel. On the evening of the first Sunday, Jesus said to the disciples, "This is what I told you while I was still with you. Everything must be fulfilled that is written about me in the law of Moses, the prophets, and the Psalms." Then he opened their minds so that they could understand the Scriptures. He told them, "This is what is written. The Messiah will suffer and rise from the dead on the third day, and repentance for the forgiveness of sins will be preached in his name to all nations, beginning at Jerusalem. You are witnesses of these things. I am going to send you what my Father has promised, but stay in the city until you have been clothed with power from on high." So when he had led them out into the vicinity of Bethany, he lifted up his hands and blessed them. While he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up into heaven. Then they worshipped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy. And they stayed continually at the temple, praising God. That's our gospel reading. And it is a very strange thing, isn't it? It's hard enough to begin to glimpse the resurrection, but then Jesus ascends to heaven. It's a further seal on the resurrection, if you like. It's all very strange, but very wonderful. And trying to find something strange or wonderful, I thought of some Russian church music, because it is so very different from what we're used to, and yet it's fully inspired by the love of God. So here is a short piece. Very quiet, but I find it rather special.